Does your teen get mad and storm off and get super reactive when something doesn't go their way? What would you say if we had some tools to give them their power back? There are two types of teens. There's reactive, and this is where they're blaming others, they're shutting down, they're getting mad. And then a proactive, and this is where they're pausing, they're choosing their response, and they're thinking ahead. So this is where you're going to see, do I have this type of teen? Proactive, or do I have a reactive teen? And a lot of times it's the reactive if they haven't been taught otherwise. Reactive teens will hand their remote control of power over to other people, and it allows them to influence the way they act. Proactive teens hang on to their remote, and they can control their emotions and their power even when their emotions are running high. Here are 3 ways that you can help your teen go from reactive to proactive. The number one thing is to name the feeling. You're allowed to feel the feelings, but those feelings can't drive the bus. They can't be in charge of how the whole world exists for your teen. And half the time we can model that and just say, I am feeling so mad right now, but I'm not going to let it control the rest of my day. And I know this one sounds super cliche because you've heard it before, but is it actually getting done? To take a pause when you are feeling out of control. Taking this and meaning it's a deep breath, or I'm going to go walk outside, or I'm going to go to my room and lay on my bed for 10 minutes. Because when you are full-fledged on full emotions, your brain is shut down. You're not going to be able to think reasonably, and your teen's not either. So using those strategies over and over and hearing them over and over is actually going to be your biggest gain to let them cool off, pause before they react. And the last one comes with a visual. So this is something that you can ask your teen when you feel like they're super emotional and say, who is holding your remote? If somebody else is holding their remote because they're blaming them, they made me or they did it, then somebody else is holding their remote. Just say, are you holding the remote right now, or is somebody else? I'm actually working with a teen right now who is super frustrated that she got left out of a group chat by some of her friends. And her first reaction was, I'm going to send off a fiery text and I'm going to tell them everything I think about these people. And we took that pause because that one action made her react, and she was going to say stuff that she may or may not have meant. So we took the pause, and then she took a much different approach, and she was able to save the relationship with her friends, and they were able to move on. So if she had done that original text, I think that relationship would have been over. And this is exactly the kind of stuff that we work with in Teen U. We work on mindset. We work on shifting our behavior. We work on being proactive. So if you are interested in getting your proactive versus reactive cheat sheet, say me below and we'll send it over. Have a great day.